Hi everyone, this is New Light Tarot and I'm here to bring you your Venus sign reading. So this is for the Venus sign of Gemini. And if you don't know where your Venus sign placement is, I left a link in the description box so you guys can figure out where your Venus sign is, because your sun sign and your Venus sign may not be in the same position. So again, this is for the Venus sign of Gemini. So Gemini Venus, please Spirit, I'm going to be able to give a love reading to Gemini Venuses for the month of May. Oh, and also as a side note, guys, if anyone would like a personal reading, I also left my email in the description box as well. So please feel free to email me with any inquiries, okay? All right, so Venus and Gemini. Okay, and if anyone is curious out there, right, Venus signs are how you express and how you receive your love. So I like to do Venus sign readings just so I can get a more specific love reading, right? Okay, so one last time, please Spirit. Venus and Gemini for the month of May. All right, thank you. Okay. 3 cards, please, Spirit. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so give me 1 second here, okay, guys? Oh, you can't even see. Let me just level my camera out a little bit. Okay. So I see here something is coming to a closing, right? Something that has been here for a while. It's coming to some kind of end, right? Maybe it's taken 1 full year for this cycle to finish, or it'll be taking 1 full year for it to complete, right? I do see here, I'm going to take this card as well, actually, guys, just because my eye keeps going toward it. So I see here some kind of like ending, right? There's some kind of ending here to something, to some kind of foundation, right? Maybe you built a home with someone, or you built something with another person, right? Because again, this is a love reading. Maybe you built a home with someone and something is just crashing down, right? You're kind of feeling like the rug was like pulled from underneath you. And a foundation here wasn't sturdy, right? So it's like the whole building's coming down in a way, right? Like the whole home is coming down. But with this card, right, because my eye just keeps going, it's gravitating to the Tower card first, right? Whenever there is something that needs to be removed, right, whenever something comes crashing down, it's because the foundation wasn't sturdy, right? So you built, in a way, like a house of cards, and now the wind is coming to blow it all away. So there is some kind of ending here, some kind of completion, okay? I see here that you're defending yourself, or maybe someone else is defending themselves. There's a lot of back and forth energy, a lot of battles, right? Like probably arguments, lots of arguments, lots of accusations, lots of attacks, right? Where you now are having to defend yourself, or your partner is having to defend themselves, because maybe it's you that's, attacking your partner, right? But here Spirit is telling you to kind of like choose your battles, right? Pick which hill you want to die on, right? You don't have to die on every hill. You don't have to fight every battle, right? Because this foundation is coming down, right? I feel like Spirit's telling you that it needed to happen that way. So choose your battles wisely. So So you're not just like, I feel like, so you're not just arguing and attacking something that needed to happen, right? Because spirit here is like working with you. There's a lot of guilt here when it comes to these accusations. So I don't know if someone's accusing you of something or if you're accusing someone else of something. But I see here there is a lot of guilt in these accusations, a lot of fears. Right? A lot of like moodiness, a lot of like depression. I see a lot of depression here, a lot of hurts, a lot of like anxiety, right? Maybe you're worried about your foundation. Maybe you're worried about your home life. I see a lot of like mental anguish here, right? But you have double sevens, right? Even 16 equals out to a 7. So you have like triple sevens here, right? So sevens in numerology symbolizes like spiritual transformation, spiritual growth, right? Seeking spiritual pursuits. And then here you have the crown chakra, right? Which is all about your highest self, okay? All about you connecting to spirit. So even though right now I feel like on the earthly plane, you're kind of struggling a little bit, maybe finding your footing, figuring out, if you want to stay in a place that you have invested so much time in. You probably built, a home with someone, a life with someone, and you're questioning yourself here if you even want to continue going down that road, if you want to continue investing in it, or if you should remove yourself from the situation. I feel like your highest self, spirit, God, whatever you believe in, right, is definitely trying to get your attention and speak to you. So you know what? I'm going to pull a couple of like clarifiers, right? So for this embrace, this world card here, spirit, please, can I have one card for this embrace? So I feel like spirit is also like mentioning to you, reminding you to embrace whatever is coming next, right? When things fall down, when things are torn down, right? When the rug is pulled underneath you, now it's your chance to be able to rebuild yourself, right? Sometimes things look like it's never going to get better, but I definitely see here that spirit is telling you to kind of calm your anxieties. I feel like very anxious in this reading, so I don't know if there's any Geminis out there, Gemini Venuses out there that are very anxious right now during this time. Makes sense. We're all kind of going through a little bit of a pandemic, right? So makes sense for people to be feeling anxious, but I feel like you're feeling anxious more so about like your home life, right? Like if you're gonna stay with someone or if you're not gonna stay with them. Okay, but I feel like spirit is definitely telling you to embrace whatever path is coming towards you, right? Okay, so embrace. One card, please, spirit. Okay. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Pisces, right? But I do see here spirit is telling you to... So you're in a place right now where you can't move, okay? Obviously, because we're under quarantine, okay? And that in itself may be stressing you out a lot, right? Because you cannot make any movements. But I do see here, while you're in this period of waiting, while you're in this period of kind of like hanging, you're seeing something different, right? You're seeing... So, you know what? I just noticed this is actually interesting. So both of these guys have like a halo. Oh, sorry. Both of these guys have like a halo around them. And within tarot, halos symbolize like enlightenment, right? So while you're in this period of waiting and feels a little bit stagnant, while you're in this period of like just hanging around waiting, embracing this ending, I feel like spirit is telling you to see things in a different light, right? You are starting to become a little bit more enlightened on your situation, in your situation. And I feel like it's just gonna take some time. So I don't know if something here is going to end within a year because they're just waiting here, and this can symbolize like a year of waiting together. I don't know if it's saying something within the next year, and you're gonna have to wait around for some kind of finality to happen within the year. But I do see while you're in this waiting period, you're definitely becoming a lot more enlightened, a lot more clear on your intentions, on what it is that you want. You're just seeing things differently now, right? So choose your battles. This Seven of Wands. Standing your ground. Okay. So maybe you're fighting someone, or someone's fighting with you, maybe because there has been love lost here, right? Maybe someone has given love elsewhere, or maybe there is a lot of jealousy here, right? Because there's accusations, okay, being thrown out there. You need to pick your battles wisely, but feeling like a lot of jealousy here, right? Not receiving the love that you wanted. Maybe you thought a situation was really beautiful and romantic, but it's not playing out that way anymore. Maybe it's just like now you're feeling like a bit jealous, or maybe someone's feeling jealous with you, so they're throwing a lot of accusations out towards you. Or maybe it's you, vice versa, right? Energies can be interchangeable. So this Rebuild card, can I get one card, please, Spirit, for this Tower card? Rebuild. Okay. So something here has come to a stop, right? A complete full stop. Right? Something has shaken the foundation of your life. Something that was very unexpected, right? It could have been through communication, text messages, but I feel like right now you're in a quiet mode, right? Where, again, right, like energy here is a little bit, I don't want to say stagnant. That's not the word I want to use, but at a pause, okay? Maybe you want to be able to, maybe there was some kind of like shock that happened, and now you are willing and wanting to rebuild your life, right? After the Tower has come down, after your life seems like it's crumbling a little bit, I feel like you're wanting to now take the steps to rebuild your life. But here, Spirit's saying that, you know, there is a pause right now, right? Again, because we could be in a quarantine. So maybe, you know, that's putting a little bit of delays on your life. But I do see here a lot of silence, right? I don't know if you're quiet with someone in your home, if there's like a silent treatment, but I just see action is not being taken right now at this moment, even though action wants, like, you want to take action. I do see here there's a moment where it's a pause, right? Like there's nothing happening. There's a pause right now, even though your world seems like it's crumbling down right before your eyes. There's a moment of pause. So maybe even, you know what, like even Spirit's probably telling you to pause and take a step back, right? Choose your battles, Hangman, you know, take a step back and breathe and look at everything and, you know, like reevaluate it all and reassess it in a way, right? Like take a moment of pause and look at everything. So Darkest Fears, right? One card, please, Spirit, for Darkest Fears. Oh. Card fell. Oh, sorry. It's pretty difficult to grab this guy. Okay, so with this Darkest Fears card, right, a lot of guilt, anxiety. You're probably up at night, not able to sleep, probably really worried, again, right, maybe when it comes to your home life. So I see here there's a lot of weight on your shoulders. There is a lot of burdens that you're carrying, a lot of weight that you're holding, and it's hard. It's been really difficult for you. And you are just tired. You are so overburdened. You're so overwhelmed. You are just so tired at this point. And, you know, I feel like you are not able to rest at night good enough. You're just very stressed out. I feel like very stressed and very overburdened. Okay. So this crown chakra, what is Spirit trying to say to you? Another card fell. Okay. So in your intuition, right, your higher self is seeking for this happy, relationship, right? Happy wife, happy father, happy children, happiness, right? This is complete emotional fulfillment. And I feel like your higher self is calling to that, right? This is what it is that you're wanting. Maybe this is also what it is that you're stressed about, maybe because the situation felt like it was going to be like a happily ever after. But there's jealousy here, and you know, things just are not going in the right way that you assume. So this happy family situation seems like it's coming to some kind of halt, right? Some kind of stop here. Right? And it's making you feel like very overburdened and very overwhelmed and very fearful. You're very, very afraid because this is what it is that you wanted. You wanted to be able to have a happily ever after, right? With an individual, with your life, right? And of course, everybody wants that. It's totally understandable. But I just see that right now in your life, to kind of, in a way, like, to be patient, okay? Embrace what's going to come for you. To see things in a more positive light. As you're waiting around, your perception is gonna change. Okay, so I hope that this resonated, and I hope that this reading helped you guys out maybe in some way. And if it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe and comment. Okay, guys, have a good day. Okay, bye.